Hey, how's it going, my fellow comic book collectors? Chris, Doc, and Howlett back here again to show you another comic book video. Hopefully go through it quick, like I always say, but show you guys what I've gotten in the last, whatever, few months here, whatever it's been, whatever, since the last haul I've showed you guys. But I do have some stuff on order that's not coming in until, like, maybe the end of September. Those that I will be really excited to show you guys. If you know me, you know what's coming out at the end of September, and it's going to be glorious for a fan like me, I think. Hopefully it will be. I don't know if you want to stare at this furry face any longer. I'm sure it's making you a little bit uncomfortable trying to look me right in the eyes right now. I don't know. But so I'm going to spin the camera around just in the, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Just time, to save time, because I always say these things are going to be quick and then I ramble on like this. So I'm going to spin it around, just show you the books, give you my quick, blurb and blah blah about them, and that'll be that. So hopefully, as well, if you guys can go to my page, you can check out my Facebook, Instagram, doing some pretty cool photos there too. I've been really enjoying that. My wife has been doing Instagram. Hers is just blown up, so I've been giving Instagram a little bit of a go-to. Another way to communicate with you, my fellow subscribers and friends there. And Twitter, although I'm not very much on Twitter. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that account. But yeah, for sure, Facebook and Instagram. So click on my page, go there, hit the bells and thumbs up and all that kind of jazz, because YouTube is really being a D-bag, and it's harder and harder for you to really communicate, and you actually even see videos from your subscribers as well too. So it's just a really funky system right now. So if you would do that, that'd be well appreciated. Now let's check out these books. Okay, so the first one here I want to show you guys is the X-Men Grand Design Second Genesis, book 1. Got this one because it's going through the history of the X-Men, of course, with the all new different X-Men, starting with the Second Genesis. I think that was the name of the Giant Size X-Men story. So, of course, I'm a Wolverine fan. That's why I had to get it, just for that stuff. Didn't get up the previous, X-Men Grand Design because, yeah, it had nothing to do with Wolverine. Now, these ones, I probably showed you guys these ones before, but I just wanted to let you guys know I read them. So here's issue 1 of Liefeld Protector of Venom. So what I wanted to tell you about this one is supposedly some of the stuff from this one, Liefeld Protector, is the basis for the movie coming up, the Venom movie in October here. The second trailer really got me a little more excited. Of course, there's a lot wrong with it, being a fan of the, the old Venom here, the 90s Venom. But yeah, the second trailer really did jazz things up enough to make me a little more excited for the movie. So I decided to finally reread. I haven't read these in a long time. Forgot completely about them. The story, and the other symbiotes that are in here. His other seeds, 5 of his children. There's issue 2, number 3, and there's kind of like 2 storylines kind of going on in this one that kind of converge, but still okay. And of course there's Spider-Man in it, right? 4, 5, and 6. There's that. Okay, issue number 5 of Infinity Countdown. I don't know, I'm skimming through it, not really even really reading it. Like I say, they really messed me over, I think, when they started to tease Wolverine in the Infinity Countdown, and then he gave the stone to Black Widow, and then that's it. It makes it interesting to see what's going to happen in the Infinity Wars, but still, frig man, you tease Wolverine in it, friggin' bring Wolverine in here, and hopefully he does something surprising, because that would have been just a really big, goofy move, I think, on Marvel, to tease us with Wolverine. It was in that book quite a while ago in Marvel Legacy when he had the stone, and then teasing in this Infinity Wars Prime, and Infinity Wars, like, it's goofy, and then what, he does nothing? Just passes the stone off and does nothing? I don't know. Okay, so in the interest of trying to read some more Eddie Brock comics, even though I think I've decided I'm going to try more to get back issues of the old 90s Venom that I really loved, I am attempting to try to read the new series, and I did have issue 1, and of course, these books are just blown up now with, of course, well, with the movie, but excitement, but also because this Null, the god of the symbiotes or whatever, he's showing up. So I have issue number 2 there, the variant by Mike Del Mundo, and issue number 3, first prints, of course. I'm just trying to find myself issue number 4, and I'll be caught up. I already have issue number 5 on pre-order. Here's issue number 5 of Weapon H. Just kind of goofy fun. I'm kind of liking this title. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of just a one-hit wonder kind of thing, but it's holding his own for a little while. So, it might be interesting if Logan comes back and takes on Weapon H. That might be interesting. Issue number 44 of Old Man Logan. Let's see, issue number 3 of Weapon Lost. I think what they fight Albert there. That's pretty cool that he comes back. Variant edition here of Adamantium Agenda. Number 3. That's good. I've already kind of spoiled myself for issue number 4, which I don't have, and hopefully, like I say, maybe at the end of the month or in another month, maybe might be able to get it. Really got to get it. But yeah, something cool with X-23 happens there. And this one's a so-so book, I don't know, but still kind of fun. Claws of a Killer, number 3, and issue number 3 of Mystery Mazapur. So, again, I got issue number 4 of that on order, but I'll need issue number 4 of Adamantium Agenda, and Claws of a Killer, and Weapon Lost. I'll need the last issues of those ones. Oh, I don't know, it's getting so hard. I don't know, I might have to drop a few titles for a little while. See what happens. Weapon X. As soon as Old Man Logan's out of it, basically, I'm going to be done. It is kind of fun with the Sabretooth stuff, but I am mostly just looking for, the good Wolverine issues. Spawn 287, nothing much to say there. Some Todd McFarlane goodness. X-Men Red, number 6. Nothing much to say that one as well, too. I'm just in it for the X-23. Some old books here. Got Astonishing X-Men, volume whatever it is, 2nd series. Issue number 1. This is where they take on Death, which is one of Apocalypse's Horsemen, which of course turns out to be Wolverine. Well, and this is where they a little mini series where they fight him, but they don't know it's him yet. And issue number 2. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't believe I never owned these before. And issue number 3. That's pretty cool. And Death to an X-Man. Again, another air quotes, sort of. Because our pal Wolverine in this book, he takes the, does the ultimate sacrifice, and he ends up on the table here in this giant-sized anniversary issue of the Uncanny X-Men 375, and this is where they find out that the Wolverine that has been on their team for a little while is actually a Skrull, right? And then your real Wolverine is that dude right there. Spoilers! If you haven't read it, I mean, come on, that's from the 90s. I should be able to spoil it by now. Hey, Saga, was it 54? What do I gotta say about this one? Shocker. Yes, if you guys have read it, it's somewhat of a shocker, but I don't know, it just hasn't shocked me as much as Saga usually does, but it is going to be a very impactful issue. But let me tell you, I don't know, you guys might yell at me for this, but yeah, I was ready to give up on this. Not because of what the story was in here, but before this, a few issues ago, I was just ready to be done with it. I kind of wanted the story to be done, and I think I said that in my last video too. I just want the story to be done. It feels like it should have been more of a mini-series, or if they did a couple of mini-series to finish the series off, I would have maybe been more happy with it. But what's probably only going to save me as a reader now is reading in the back, and I was spoiled for this before the issue came out, but that they're going to take a year-long hiatus instead of their usual 3 months or whatever. So that might be the only thing that will save me, because I was really thinking I should sell the series. I got issues, 1 through 54, I could probably make some pretty darn good cash and get some other really good books. But I've had a few issue number ones. I think I've sold one. I gave one away to a Stadium Comics giveaway that had a Fiona Staples drawing on it. So I really haven't, whatever couple of issues that I have sold, I've done it for the betterment of our comic book community, and maybe to return some money and put back into comics. So I really haven't made a profit on this series, but I bet you if I could now sell 1 through 54, I could probably make some really darn good cash and get some good books. But I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts on that. I'll leave it there. Some more old issues of Venom. I think there's a 3-issue series, and I can only find issue 1 and 2 of Venom Finale. I really like the cover art, so that was pretty cool. Might have to find some more issues of this. This is kind of interesting right here. And you can see by the cover why I'm picking it up. It's some X-23 stuff. X-23 and Spider-Man. Marvel Team Up. The whatever series. 3rd series. And so I guess they've had a few more team-ups, so I might look into that. And she's wearing the old Fang costume. Okay, I think I showed you the last 2 issues of this book before, but the first 3 issues I had to get. And yeah, I probably paid too much for these 2 because they're probably pretty hot because of the Venom movie right now as well too. So here's issue number 1 of Planet of the Symbiotes, and I don't know, somewhere online somebody had said that maybe some of the stuff from here is going to be into the Venom movie, but after reading this, I'm really not sure. But either way, this was probably a good, if you're really into Venom right now, this is probably a good series to pick up because Planet of the Symbiotes gives you a little more origin on the symbiotes and their planet and all this kind of stuff, right? So, and it's a flip book, so you got your in this one, The Amazing Spider-Man Super Special, Part 1 of Planet of the Symbiotes, and then on the flip side, it's Part 1 of a Scarlet Spider story. Here's issue number... Oh, and I like this. This is like silvery, flashy ink. It's really, I don't know what it is. It's shiny. It's glittery. You can't see it too much in the bag there. Oh, look at that shine. And then here's issue number 2. So just Spider-Man Super Special. That's Part 2. Again, flip side, Scarlet Spider. Part 3, the Venom Super Special. This one, ooh, you could really feel it there. It's got some water damage. It's just kind of really wavy. Actually, the colors and everything are really great. The book's really great. It probably would do really well with a, so you can see a little bit of ripple there. With like a pressing or something, it'd probably come out like, very fine or something. But there's issue number 4. That's Spectacular Spider-Man Super Special, Part 4 of that. And here's Part 5, Web of Spider-Man, Part 5 of that. Okay, let's see. Going on too long. Okay, here's a book. I have not shown any of these probably forever in my hauls, and that's the Walking Dead books. Here's issue number 182. Got to pick up 181. Got to pick up 182. I've just started recently catching up to Walking Dead. Can you guys believe that? My wife has been reading them ever since when we started watching the show, and then she got into it, and then I was getting into the books. I've only ever read the first trade. So I bought trades 1 through 16, and then, a big hardcover, and then a bunch of trades, which go up to 16. And then from issue 97, we've been getting the singles. And just now I'm catching up, and I'm not at 181 yet. I'm at 126. I'm going to read some on the weekend here. But yeah, I'm up to issue 126, just when the All-Out War is going to finish up. So I don't know, you guys give me your thoughts on that. Okay, so here's a book, a really cool variant. Divert your eyes if they are sensitive. Okay, but here is Image's book of Unnatural. I saw this one. First I saw the regular cover, and I just read the stuff, and I thought, man, this book might be pretty, this might blow up pretty big. Kind of like, sort of in a Saga way, but maybe not, I don't know. It's limited, I think, only to 12 issues. But yeah, when I saw this one, what is this, Monera or whatever, variant? Yeah, Monera. And of course the guy that got his variant cancelled by Marvel, with the Spider-Woman with her butt sticking up in the air. Yeah, that issue got cancelled. Well, look at this beautiful cover that he's got there, right? And that doesn't get canceled. Goofy stuff. Okay, getting to the last few stuff here. Let's carry on. Here's a blank cover of X-23. Very excited. The last series was phenomenal. It's probably one of my favorite reads of the last however long since she took over the Wolverine role. So I got a blank variant there. Here was the regular cover, issue 1. Got the Mike Choi. I really do like Mike Choi. The character design variant. That's super cool. And then I got this awesome Unknown Comics variant. Really love this artwork. Look at that. And they also had a virgin copy. I don't think a venomized kind of version too, but whatever. I just wanted this one. Just X-23. Super hot book there. And issue number 2. That's cool, eh? Okay, so let's end it off here. A couple of Spidey books and a couple of super awesome variants at the end here. So first, yeah, I'll show you issue number 2. Of course I got, and this is another book. I might have to wait on it for issue number 3. Just hard to get some of the books right now in this month. So unfortunately, hopefully a bunch of the books from this month don't jump in price or anything. That'd be stupid crazy. Okay, I don't know if I showed you that. Issue number 1. And another variant issue 1. And a couple of last variants for issue number 1. These are super hot, super cool. Bam! Got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. The Stadium Comics variant. And this one is their regular one or whatever. And I think it's only one of 3,000 copies. And this one only 1,000 copies, I think. So, and I was able to pick up both of them for great prices. You know, as soon as they had them for order, bam, I was there. And why I kind of got these two, well, as you guys can probably see, they're homages to, was it New Mutants 98, right? Don't hate me. Yeah, the first appearance of Deadpool, right? In the Deadpool cover by Liefeld. And why I wasn't going to get these at first, but I was following Stadium Comics. And I think I followed some of their Twitter stuff and whatever, and the Facebook stuff. And then somebody ended up Facebooking and everything, talking about this tweet that Liefeld made about this cover, and he was super. I don't know. It seemed like he had a super ego about this book because he tweeted something like, even though that this is a blatant homage, which I don't know, just doesn't make sense to me, but he called it blatant, and said that unless this book has a After Liefeld credit on it, as it does on each book, down here it does, and they were just showing the preview art or whatever, like it didn't have the, you know, the trade dress or anything like that, signatures. Anyway, so he said unless it has a After Liefeld credit on it, don't even come near me. Don't even think about coming near me and getting this book signed. That's pretty much what he said. So, man, like the internet just kind of blew up on Liefeld about that, went crazy, and there was a lot of, you know, this controversy and talking and, you know, with Stadium Comics and everything about it. It was this crazy little internet thing going on. And I don't get on Twitter or anything like that. I don't do internet battles with people. But I just kind of tweeted Liefeld back, and I had said, hey, dude, you gotta chill about that Stadium Comics variant. 1, I said, it's not even finished yet. They don't even have the trade dress. You know, that was like the preview art, or the teaser art. And I said, and you're assuming that somebody even wants to get this book signed by you when you're not even the artist. And then Rob Liefeld blocked me, so... Whoa, that was a big thing for me. I don't know, it was just crazy. It still makes me giggle, like Liefeld blocked me for that, right? But yeah, like to me, I just thought, man, that was like such a huge egotistical, you know, thing that he said. So I just had to say something back. And like I say, for sure, this isn't his art. It's a homage to one of his covers, which I really don't prefer Liefeld's art. So I really don't get his stuff, and if he was ever at a con, maybe. I really don't have much Liefeld stuff, but yeah, it was nuts for him to even think why would I go to Liefeld first to sign this? I would go to the actual artist to sign it, not him. And him calling it a blatant, you know, like blatant is a negative thing when you say that, right? But yeah, I don't know. That's it. You guys give me your thoughts. I'm gonna leave it there. Probably gone on too long, and we'll check you all later. Bye.